Prime time extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
Yeah, it makes it more exciting for the fans. It builds up their enthusiasm because they're out there tailgating all day, getting ready for the game, but also for the players. They lay around no matter what you do during the day. All you can think about is the game. How's it going to work out for us? So I think we're going to see a lot of excitement because of that.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Roethlisberger's heading out now for his first series. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First and 10. This is a screenplay all the way. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Mr. Reliable, a tight end for Pittsburgh, Heath Miller.
Yeah, he's had so many solid years for the Pittsburgh Steelers, coming out of Virginia. Has gone unnoticed for many years, but finally gets elected to a Pro Bowl.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 14. Toss to the outside. They're really setting the tone here early with the big running play that time.
They took advantage, Jim, of a defense that's out of position. Nice job by the running back taking advantage of it, and he picks up big yards.
Here's the first snap after the big play. On the run, looking to the right side and throwing.
Well, when you see cover 4 defense, that means you have 4 defensive backs trying to stop deep passes down the field. So if they're playing deep, where do you want to throw it? Well, of course, you want to throw it short. Nice decision that time by the quarterback.
It's first down as they head to the line. Running back gets it on the handoff, and that's a gain of 10. It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Brown's got it on the handoff to the right side.
Closer defense gets to the end zone. Their backs are against it. The tougher they get. But that time, the offense still able to pick up a few yards on an inside run.
This will be 2nd down. Bell's going to secure the handoff. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First down here after the run. Running away from the pressure, challenging the defenders to the right side. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
After that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 10. To the ground here. And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today.
Let's go.
3rd and goal at the 6. He'll fire it out to the left.
Well, when you get down here this close, you got to be tough, big, and strong to get into the end zone. That time, he falls a couple inches short.
Chip shot here. The kick is through.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field. And it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
They're setting up the return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. Manuel's heading out now. He'll, of course, be leading this offense today.
DJ Manuel's got a great personality. His teammates love him. Let's see if he can take advantage of that and lead this football team on the field.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10. Spiller's handing the football. C.J. Spiller had a breakthrough season a year ago.
C.J. Spiller is so fast, you just can't even believe it until you see him in person. He can take any simple play and turn it into an 80-yard touchdown.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. Catch is made. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. 3rd down coming up.
Good run that time. It results in a 1st down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
Goodwin's a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10. They'll fall on the services of C.J. Spiller. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
Second and 5. He'll fire it out to the left, and he hauls it in.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
Goodwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. From the shotgun. Looking for a receiver, and he's intercepted. No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The PAT sails wide here.
Well, you don't see it too often, do you? You see these missed extra points, and the first thing you think of is you look up, you do the score, and you go, how is this going to come back and bite them? Because a lot of times it does. It changes strategy as this game goes along.
And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. Jackson's shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. And out of the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. He had it, but the hit jars the ball loose.
Good job that time, Jim, by the defender. He hit that receiver so hard that football came flying out. That's why it's incomplete. The big hit by the defender.
Second down coming up. From the gun. Trying to work that left side. The Bills now move the chains.
When you see defenses playing man-to-man coverage, what they are saying, we are going to force the quarterback to make an accurate throw. Well, that time, that was accurate. That's why they got the completion.
Goodwin's in the slot. 1st down and 10. The throw to the left. Great pass, great catch, great control.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a 1st down.
Jackson is in the backfield. Manuel's back in shotgun formation. He has the grab, and now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. That'll do it for the first quarter here in Pittsburgh. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on offense here to start the second quarter. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Jackson's hand at the football coming out of the I formation.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Second down and 9. Working that left side. Mama with the pick. That brings the play to an end.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
Browns lined up in the slot. First and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. What a hit, and the ball is dropped.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Dwyer is in the backfield. Second down and 10. Pushes aside one tackler. Shakes off the tackle. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Well, the defensive coach is going to be upset after this play. After that long run, terrible angles, and really just a lack of hustle by the defense gives up the long run.
There's Mike Tomlin on the sideline for the Steelers. He was hired at the age of 34 and really had immediate success there in Pittsburgh.
Mike Tomlin's one of those guys, Jim, when you talk to him, he can put you at ease. He just has a way of talking to you that makes
unstoppable. The 10, no stopping him, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
State, we all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
The Steelers lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Bills are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 16-0. Gets out past the 30, brought down near the 35. First down, offense readying for the snap. Going across the middle, and the throw, it's incomplete.
The defense got away with one that time. It wasn't a good play in their part. It was just bad timing by the quarterback and receiver.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Three-step drop, tipped, incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. So now a 3rd and 10. Throws to the right. Sticks to his hands. So 3 and out.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Antonio Brown from the 25. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Hard to tell exactly what the injury is, Jim, but I can just tell it's the lower part of the body, and you know, that was a tough hit, and I hope he's able to come back in the game later today.
Gets away from the pressure. Mario Williams takes the quarterback down.
Oh my gosh, when you take those blindside hits, the first thing you think of as a quarterback when you get up, did somebody make a mistake, or did I make the mistake not seeing that guy coming?
Of course, he's taken the Steelers to 2 Super Bowls. The first time he went, he was the youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl and became the youngest to ever win the big game.
Yeah, well, you understand, and I understand, too, why the Pittsburgh Steelers hired him. They met him. They knew he knew a lot about football, but they knew he could get it done in the emotional sense with the players. You blend those together, and you put talent on the field, which the Steelers have, you get greatness.
Third down now. Wilson still got the football after the play fake. Brings it in. Forces a 3 and out.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
The ball tossed back to the quarterback. And the flea flicker is on here. The old flea flicker play comes into play this time for the big gainer.
It's worked for so many years in the NFL, and it continues to work. And you run this type of play because you have a defense that's trying to be too aggressive. When they're trying to be too aggressive, that means they're not thinking clearly, and the offense took advantage of it.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Straight ahead. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
They send the tight end in motion.
Full start, offense. Still second down.
Spillers out in the slot.
Here we go.
Manuel's going to take it from the gun. Stands in the pocket, getting sacked. The defense comes out in the dime. Manuel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's got a wide open alley. Tackled at the 18.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
They've come out in the dime package. 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Spillers a running back, but he's in the slot for this play. Manuel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. That ball was in his hands.
Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing, run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
This is third down. Manuel's got it in the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Troy Polamalu has an interception.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with a play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The Bills will come out in the dime. They hand it off to the running back. Gains 13.
Well, when you try to tackle this guy, his legs are the size of a refrigerator, so hard to wrap him up. That's why he picked up the big gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Challenging the defenders to the right side. That'll stop the play right there.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Incompletion on that hurried throw. That pass never had a chance as it was knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I got to blame the offensive line that time, Jim. You know, they are getting pushed back, so they're so close to the quarterback, and there's no way the quarterback has the room to maneuver and throw the football around the defensive lineman. So O-line, you just got to do a better job.
The pass is intercepted.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
Split backfield here. 1st and 10. Airing it out. On target. Ryan Clark in on the tackle.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
1st down following the long play. Manuel's back in shotgun formation. And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Bills' ball-hawking defense certainly set up that score. The interception, the good field position, and then the touchdown. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Brown's lined up now as a slot receiver. And he's taken down. We'll take a break for halftime and be back to Pittsburgh for the start of the 3rd quarter. A check to the sidelines with Danielle Bellini reporting.
I had a moment to speak with Lawrence Timmons at halftime. His team has got the lead right now, and he told me it's up to the defense to make it stand up. He said, as a defense, you don't want to give up a lead, so we're going to come out and make plays to keep this lead. Seems simple enough, guys. I'll send it back up to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. They face 1st down. C.J. Spiller trying to power his way right up the middle. How impressive was that by Spiller?
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a 1st down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. 1st and 10. Staying with the running game on 1st down.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on 1st down.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 12. C.J. Spiller. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
By the looks of that, you can tell it looks like a major injury, and it's a tough sport, a lot of big hits, and I hope he's going to be okay.
Third down and 11. Throws it incomplete into double coverage.
You're near midfield. It's fourth down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
He's brought to a halt. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, but I don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Dan picks up about 3. Dwyer's lined up in a single back formation. Taking it right up the middle. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Third down following the run. And Redmonds is taking the handoff.
That's a nice job blocking by the offensive line, and a really good job by the running back. Seeing the proper hole, gets up in there and picks up big yards.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They motion the receiver around to the other side. Hey, up the middle, sliding to get away from the hit.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
Pachares, a receiver in the slot. First and 10. Middle. Gets to about the 36.
The great thing about the draw play, just for a split second, the defense thinks it's pass. Now they're reacting instead of attacking, and allows you to get a few extra yards.
Halfway through the third quarter. Throws to the right. He had no time to get set.
Anytime your receiver running any route to the inside of the NFL, they're worried about getting hit. Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Handoff to the back. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Steelers lining up for the field goal. Comes up short.
Well, moments like this, you're on the sideline, the field goal kicker comes off the field. Well, you just turn your back and walk away because you don't want to yell at him. You've driven the football down the field. He goes out there and kicks it and doesn't hit it well enough to even get it over the crossbar.
Now first and 10. The give. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
After running it, it's second down. Gonna drop back. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on third and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the third long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Third and 6. With 2 hands, he has it. He steps out.
Well, the defense in a perfect situation at time. They make the quarterback throw it short, but then nobody makes the tackle. Get in position, wrap your arms around the legs of these receivers, and bring them down.
1st and 10. Fred Jackson gets the handoff, and they bring him down at the 44-yard line. Chandler's playing out of position in the backfield here. 2nd and 8, another carry here. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the 1st down marker.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the 1st down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Jackson's going to get it again here. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Looking to the right side and throwing right where it had to be.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
The defense comes out in the nickel. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Touchdown, and this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
That's a good touchdown by the offense there, and and what it's done, it's gotten this game closer, gives them confidence, and confidence is a dangerous thing. We'll see if they can keep moving forward after this.
The Steelers kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 16-14. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Dwyer's in the backfield, single back set. They feed the running back.
Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Dwyer is in the backfield. 1st and 10, tosses it to the running back. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
So many things you could do on 1st down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd down and 10. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the 1st down.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker.
He's scrambling now. And the quarterback will bail out on this play and slide feet first. Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 5. Middle. The tackle is made, but the 1st down is picked up.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Bell's going to take the handoff now. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Let's go.
He'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Gain of 4.
The defense got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. And picks up the first down.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
Thought about it, still has it, and the quarterback is taken down.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
This has been a long drive so far. 3rd and 17. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Touchdown.
Anytime, Jim, it's 3rd and goal, you've got to decide, what are we going to do? Well, this time the offense, nice design. They throw the football, and the quarterback puts it right on the money for the touchdown pass.
Will get set, looking to convert on this 2-point try. Wilson still has the football on the sneak. They failed to convert on the 2-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. He'll start his return. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack, because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end. 1st and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Tucks it under, now throws, and it's incomplete. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Jackson is in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Jackson trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. 1st down here after the run. Tight ends in motion here. And he's forced to the ground. Snickers is the proud sponsor of this satisfying defensive replay. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. Touchdown and drawing close.
That's a wonderful touchdown. Close the gap under 2 minutes to go. There's no doubt what you're going to do now. They're going to onside kick, and what we've seen in the league this year, we've seen about 10 different ways. Can the defense be ready?
Quarterback, quick toss to the outside. That hurts. The 2-point try is denied. The kicking team now getting set here for what looks like an onside kick. He's stacked up at that point. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Dwyer's got it on the handoff. Running play went for 11. The Bills call the timeout. Their first. new set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Back to the ground, and he'll go to the left. The flag is out as the play continues.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Offense lines up here. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Force it across for the touchdown. We're going to bypass the point after and try to pick up the two-point conversion. So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. He will run this one back. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. With about a minute to go, they're going to need every break possible. First, they must score on this possession. 1st and 10. Launching it deep. Nice catch.
Let's round! Let's round!
They've got a first down now after that catch. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Steelers official. He was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
Heaving it down the field. Incomplete and almost intercepted.
I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend. The long throws down the field. You have to wait to the last second to make your play. That time the defensive back did it. What a play.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Manuel's going to take it from the gun. Throwing now to his left. And the pass is intercepted. It's going the other way, and this game is all but over.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
They come to the line, and it's first down. And Redmonds is handed the football. Going to lose yards here. The Bills call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 2nd down and 13. Eyeing that left side. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
The tackle is made short of the first, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Do it here in this one. You've often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you having a chance to call this one today.